Back to the sauce. All right, so one, you don't want to heat it too fast, which it was just starting to do, starting to form a little skim there. The sauce, you got to just kind of work gently. Pure heavy cream here. And reduce it by 1/2. That makes the sauce. We're going to be serving it on penne noodles. I got a couple of sausages. So you got to watch it close. You do not want it to scald. So you want to move it. If it scalds, it burns. If it burns, the flavor goes all through the cream. You can't fix burnt milk. We had this lady working with industrial stuff out at Lane Community College for the Mid-East Peace Dinner, hosted by Ibrahim. He owns Cafe Soraya and Cafe Casablanca, and I believe he had, don't quote me on this, but I think he was buying Cafe Xenon many years ago. He may have 3 establishments. Nonetheless, she was making a rice pudding, but she wasn't stirring the milk constantly, and it overheated and scalded on the bottom. Once it scalds on the bottom, that's it. Notice it's trying to get a build up here on the side. I don't want to let it do that too much. And it is simmering. See, if I take this off, it will start boiling almost in a second. About 10 seconds it started boiling there. The rich, creamy flavors coming off there. I got a little sugar snow peas I'm sauteing at the same time. I just want to let their color come out. Look at how the color comes. Here, let me turn the light on for you. 10 seconds. It's fast. I keep rubbing that edge down, because that will score too. The heat is coming around the pan. That'll sit there for too long, and all of a sudden it'll start to brown on you. Turn the snow peas off. I'm going to saute it one more time, one more little flip. Look at their bright green color. Green, green. A little less than I want. I'm going to add a little bit more heavy cream to it. Pure heavy cream. If you can get the stuff that's like sludge from Umpqua, man, I love their heavy cream. This is Winco Foods. It's where I was. If I was making this in a restaurant, I would want the thickest, heaviest cream I could get. You're like, yes, is that a sauce? Is that a bechamel? It's one way of making what would be considered a faux bechamel. True bechamel is made with milk. It's made with roux. Cooks for quite a while. Gently cooks. You put a clover in it, onion. Stick the clover in the onion. Just throw a big chunk in. You just want the flavor. And you can see this is thickening up. Pushed it up on the side of the pan a little too much there by splashing it. It's another thing. I'm moving it very slowly. Cheap pan. It's okay. I control the heat here. Heat is very, very low, as you can see. That was my pasta getting ready. Pasta overheating. Son of a biscuit. Good thing I made a double batch. Whoa, see that? That was 20 seconds. Formed a skim on top. So that goes right down to the pan sometimes. You see that? That's a sauce. See that? Going right to the bottom of the pan now. It's reduced by about 50%. Maybe about 40% now. It can get nice and thick. That's the sauce. See that? Only something with a thickening to it will allow you to do that on a pan. See that, guys? That's pretty cool, huh? Right there. See that? Just pure heavy cream doing that. Want to rub the bottom, want to rub the sides. Keep that heavy cream in a cream form, in a sauce form. Otherwise, it'll form chunks. Now, in a restaurant, I worked at Pomodori's in Florence as a waiter, and this was one of the items on the menu. Day one, poor guy was having the hardest time getting his cream sauces to reduce fast enough. Day one is always some issues. Plus, you have chef as a waiter and not a great writer, and I think I messed up on an 8 top and had to redo the ticket, and it threw the kitchen too. So all that at the same time, great. Look at that. Getting nice and thick now. I put the pasta in for 20 seconds this time. Look at that. That's the sauce. And that's our sauce. Look at that. 10 seconds I walk away and it starts doing that. So I'm going to stir it one more time and turn the temperature down. It's a thin pan, so the temperature stops instantly. That's the reason why I use this pan. I was going to use the Teflon with all that big, but I decided to use this pan. We're going to take you over here and we're going to make this plate. Alright. There it is. There's our sauce. Looks a little runny, but it's supposed to be just a little runny. I could thicken it a little bit more if I wanted, but I want a nice cream sauce. A little too much. Nice, thick cream. Beautiful sausage put on top. And our snap peas right there. How many items, how many ingredients in this? I haven't even salted it yet. Could have salted the sauce a little bit, but I wanted to show you its very raw, true form. Alright. Using a little pink salt here. That's our dish. Chef John, much love.